Well, how's this happened then? So I met the Sidemen somehow. I don't even really know how it happened, to be honest. I still think about it, and I still think to myself, like, holy shit, I've done this. Like, this is mental. These are the kinds of things that people would be thinking about at, like, people were thinking about this at like 11, 12 years old, and I've just gone and done it. Met the YouTubers, met the biggest in the UK. It's done. Yeah, no, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because mainly to just sort of like get it out of my head, sort of thing, because I'm still sort of processing it all. Because just thinking about it, like last year I just come out of hospital and I didn't know what I was going to do with anything, and now I've done that. It's just like, how does that work? So yeah, I'll basically talk about it. So I'll talk about the Prime event first. So I got there quite early. I got there about 2 hours, I think it was, before it started. Yeah, about 2 hours before it started. Now I was expecting there to be absolutely like hundreds of people there already, because I'd seen some of the clips from the other events, and there was just loads of people, and I didn't understand it. But yeah, I got there and I was literally numbered like 34 in the queue. So I stood there for like 2 hours. I started getting hungry. I started getting thirsty. Yeah, I was basically just going to win the 10k. I didn't realise I was going to get that close to KSI. I thought like a brief hello and that was it. But yeah, he ended up speaking to me for ages. Yeah, I've just realised my face is just glowing, like I'm white as a sheet. I'm not ill. There's a lamp above me because otherwise I look like I'm under witness protection. It's just shadow. So yeah, that's why I look white as a sheet. I'm not ill, I promise. Well, I don't think I am. Yeah, so I waited in the queue. The gold van thing pulls up. Like I was like, oh, he's probably in there then, isn't he? And then someone points out that he's like in front of me, and I'm quickly get my phone, like whip the camera out, just like, oh come on, and yeah, I got the camera out, started filming, and yeah, he comes over to you've seen the clip, just play the clip.
Yo, what's up, man? What's up, man?
Hey,
Wait, nice to meet you.
Good
You
to
alright
see
with me recording? Is that okay?
Yeah, come on, man.
Cool. Can I?
Oh?
Yeah, just get in the video, man.
Hey, what going? Your boy. Jeez.
I see you, man.
Yeah, of course. How you doing?
Bruv, I just shook KSI's hand. What the fuck?
I just took it over there.
And of course, the first words I say to him are that. Look, like, he just lost a fight. He just lost the biggest fight of his thing. It hadn't even been, like, a month yet. It hadn't even been a full month. Maybe he woke up that day and he didn't fancy cameras being shoved in his face and getting people's photos and stuff. So, I asked him if he was alright with it. And he said yes. So it's done. Yeah, so he then, like, goes off. And I notice then that he's started signing other people's stuff, and then I think to myself, oh fuck, he's signing stuff. Oh, I should have got him to done it. Done it. It's late. I should have got him to do it. I should have got him to sign my thing. So I reach out to see if he'll come back. And Steve, man, just goes, oi, and away. Steve, right, is KSI's bodyguard. He's a nice guy, but he's fucking huge. Like, my head, the top of my head barely goes over his elbow. Like, my eye is like just, my eye line is like just pretty much in line with his elbow. He's massive. But yeah, I went inside, I saw him again, I spoke to him for a bit. I'll talk about that later though, because that was kind of weird. Like, that whole thing that kind of happened. But yeah, I did the code. My code was, what was my code? It was the date of KSI versus Logan Paul 2, because I thought I could be smart and finesse it. Nope, I got it wrong, obviously, because I'm not a fucking $500,000. It was one of those days where everything was just going like so quick, and there was so much going on at once, and I was just like, what is happening here? Like, how have I done this? That was like my I've done it moment. And then the Sidemen announced the Dalston opening. So I thought, well, I'm going to that. I'm going to that, aren't I? Like, what else am I going to do? Now, I got to Dalston at 6:30, I think, and the thing started at 11:30. So yes, I was waiting in line for pretty much 5 hours. But yeah, I got there and I thought, oh, surely there's not that many people there. There was about the same amount of people as when I got to the thing with KSI. Actually, no, it was probably a bit less. It was about like 20 maybe, but it's still a lot of people like 5 hours early, and the people just arrived so quick. If you were on Instagram and you follow those guys, you will know how long that line was. It was ridiculous, and thankfully I was right at the front of it. So I got to meet them. Yeah, I was queuing up for ages. I was getting so bored. I was just talking to like random people. Like the whole thing was strange, really, because I was just like, "What is happening here? Like, what am I doing? How have I done this?" I knew I was going to get far, but I didn't know I was going to get this far. I got to the front of the line. At this point, their camera guy, James, who was doing photos and stuff, had come out and like he'd done pictures of the lines and stuff. He did like a stop motion of like the whole line all the way around, and he was doing that. I said hello to him from the queue, asked how he was doing, and then I went into the restaurant bit, and the Sidemen were just. This is my only complaint, yeah. Like, it was a great day, but it was so quick. Like, it was like basically go up, do your hellos, quick photo, you're gone. Which makes sense because they did want to get through as many people as they possibly could, so it wasn't like I could stay and chat or anything. But yeah, I got around, they gave me a bag of food. I had my backpack with me at that point because I was staying somewhere else overnight at that point. Yeah, I got round, I said hello to their manager, Jordan, and then I got over. James was back at the thing because he was doing the photos with the Sidemen. He took my one. And like I straight away chuck my bag down, go over to JJ and go like, "What's up?" And like first of all he goes, "Hey yo," and then he goes, "Hey yo, good to see you." Daps me up, gives me a hug, and in that moment I was just like, "I'm the man. I'm him. This is my him moment. I'm never letting go of this one." KSI remembered who I am. Who I am. Like that's not going away ever. I'm never letting anyone let go of that one. So yeah, I like dap up KSI, I dap up Simon, and did a fist bump with everyone else. And no, I didn't tell them that I ripped their diss tracks off. And they'll never find out. They're staying private forever. They're not coming back. I might remix them, but they're not. Actually, I probably won't, to be honest. Yeah, they're gone. You're never getting them back. Sorry. But yeah, I do that. I give my camera to James, and yeah, he does the picture and stuff. And at that point, like, I didn't know what to do because it's like, oh, it's a picture of the Sidemen. What do I do here? So I just basically just put my fist in the air and just go, yeah, because that's all that was going through my head in that moment was just, yeah, I've fucking done this. Like, how fucking insane is this? I've met KSI, met the Sidemen. KSI's remembered me. Like, how have I done this? And then I hear most of them basically go, yeah, back. But yeah, nah, it was sick. I felt like him in that moment, and I leave, and I'm like, oh, cheers, you guys are legends, you know, that kind of thing. I was really awkward, in true autism fashion. So this is the main bit that I wanted to talk about, because I spoke to KSI when I got inside the like the Prime bit. This was at the Prime event, so I've gone in, I'm stood in line waiting to do my code, and JJ's come over to me and I've said to him, "Oi JJ, come here, look at this," and I've written down all the codes on my phone of what I think it is. I said to him, "Right, I've got all the codes here of what I think it possibly might be," and he said, "Nah, I don't think it's going to be any of these, they're all way too obvious." And I thought he was going to be impressed, but he just looks at it and just goes, "Nah, it's too obvious, bro." And in that moment I was just like, oh shit. One attempt to impress KSI and I fucking failed it. And then I quickly say to him, "Oh yeah, can you sign my phone case as well? Like, I'm really sorry. I was meant to ask you when I was outside, but I just completely forgot." And then he's just like, "Oh yeah, sure, it's okay, man. It's okay, bro." And Zine's, he's actually really, really nice. Like, genuinely, he is. Like, everyone says, oh, he's got a massive ego since he started boxing, or Logan Paul's done him no favours. But, like, he's genuinely, like, possibly one of the nicest people I've ever met. So, yeah. And I spoke to him for, like, 2 minutes. But anyway, yeah, he signs my phone. I say to him, you know, this thing's crazy. This is a YouTube event. And he goes, yeah, I know. Like, this is nuts, man. Like, I say to him, you know, this kind of thing, I'd love to do this kind of thing. And he just says, well, we'll do it then. And I just look at him like, wait, what? How? Where do I even start? And then he looks at me and just goes, bro, just start, man. Like, didn't you think of that? And then I was like, what? But if I don't know what to do. People just take the piss out of me and stuff. And then he sounded genuinely disappointed when he said this. He just looks at me and goes, bro, who cares, man? People take the piss out of me all the time. Like, look at all of this. So yeah, it felt very like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was just like me, this child who's been through fucking, well, everyone knows what I've been through. Stood with the fucking YouTube millionaire, and it's like, what? This is crazy. Why me? Like, I thought someone else would do this kind of thing first. Why me? I don't deserve this. And that is one thing I do kind of like think is like, how is it me that's done it? It could have been anyone. Anyone could have done that, but I don't know. It's kind of just like a weird one. But yeah, basically, I've been thinking about what he said for like the whole month, and do you know what? I think it's worth a try. One thing I've noticed is that the internet nowadays is a horrible, horrible place. Like, everyone's racist, everyone's homophobic or transphobic or religionist or something, and it is fucking awful. So, I want to try change that. Don't know how, but yeah, don't know if it will even work, but you know, everything's worth a try. Like, and I don't have much at the moment. Like, I'm filming this on a shitty laptop, like a really shitty laptop. It's ancient, but you know, if there's anyone that can make something out of nothing, it's me. Like, I've spent my whole life doing it. Like, I can do it again. So, yeah. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like it. No, we're not doing that. I can't be arsed. Yeah, do that. And that's how I met the Sidemen. Oh yeah, that was the other bit. The other crazy thing, yeah, is that when I got home from both of those things, I go onto Instagram and YouTube and stuff, and I'm just on everything. I was on KSI's Reel. Eat Sides posted me on their story like 3 different times. Like, they videoed me going, yeah, which I just thought was mental. They reposted my thing. I ended up on their Reel as well. I ended up in a Logan Paul vlog, which is nuts. He wasn't even there. He was in New York, and somehow I've ended up in his vlog still. That's crazy. Yeah, it was just a completely nuts experience. But that conversation that I had with KSI in that moment will change everything, because now I've just got this thing of like, I know what I want to do. Like, I can use this to help people. Like, because with the Instagram thing, I kind of lost my trail a little bit, and obviously when I was going on rants and stuff, it's kind of just tainted the whole thing a little bit for me. So I've strayed away from it, because I don't think it's a good idea for me to carry on doing that. I almost deleted my account, but because that's like my main point of contact with so many people, I just can't do it. And hopefully I'll get a little bit less camera shy as things go on, because right now it's just a bit like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just need something to do, to be honest. I'm bored. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm out of college. I'm jobless. I'm on benefits. Never thought I'd say that one. But yeah, hopefully I can get myself to a point where I'm actually better at it. I can make things easier for myself, because this is going to be very difficult.